Hey everyone, just getting back here to the tractor this morning. It's Sunday morning here, so I'm dragging my heels a little bit. Got the pins, bushings are all in. Just threw a little bit of paint on. Got it backed in the barn here because I started trying to sandblast the back wheel is out a little bit, and my air compressor isn't keeping up. So I'm gonna have to just do the best I can with it, get some paint on it for the time being, just enough so it doesn't rust. So then I'll just touch up the front wheels. Just something just quick on the outside, make it look a little better. I'm gonna have to shake it. I'm probably gonna have to drain the fluid out of it, but this hose is leaking on me, which I knew it was gonna. I knew it as soon as I bought the tractor. It was not a good hose, so I'm going to drain that and. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drain the fluid out of it basically. It's so it hooks right down underneath. So, not a big deal. Take it out and make up a new one. I think I got fittings here for it anyway, so. But yeah, so that, and I got my hitches down at the house. There's my bushings for tightening them up, take everything side play out. So yeah, I guess it was dark when I got done here last night, so I just threw some black paint on that, cover it up in case it did rain, and it did. So they were calling for showers, I guess, today and tomorrow, so it'll give me a little more time to get stuff going. So I gotta get a tire on the wagon this morning. I robbed it off and I brought that other disc bind home, so I'll throw an old tire on that disc bind. And I gotta put the 1000 PTO in the egg coat for the mower. And what else do I got to do today? Oh, I'm going to put that quick attach on. I got to go back and get that bale spear. I think it's still out there, unless somebody stole it. But I bought a bale spear a while back, and out with aloe quick attach, and I got a manure bucket out there too, just in case something. Look at the weeds here, jeez. So this is my sedan, sorghum sedan, whatever the hell it is. I planted here a few weeks ago. It's been so dry. Now look, you just see the weeds. I'm going to end up having to spray it or something. But it didn't really catch too great. It's spotty. I'll get something out of it, but I'll probably just end up pasturing the cows on it. I planted it last year, no-till. And, I mean, I loaded the cow manure right here to this, but I don't know. If I knew for sure, I should just put some fertilizer on it today, to be honest with you. See if it'll take off, because it isn't growing too great. So I'll walk up and move here a little further. But you can see spots. It's missed. I mean, I had trouble with the drill. I planned this one with that just your conventional grain drill. I no-tilled it last year, and I mean, no-till, it looked about the same. And then I planned it with a conventional drill, and it looks the same. I don't know if it's my soil type or what it is, but it says it likes heat. I mean, you can't get any drier than the hotness that we've had lately. The heat, I guess. So, there's some turkeys hanging in it there. Anyways, yeah. There's definitely changing color, but I mean, there's lime on this ground, there's everything on this ground. Had corn in last year, so it's supposed to not need much fertilizer, but there's a lot of manure in it. But anyways, don't know. But I did have a little trouble starting out, like the outside edges. There was some seed tubes there, kept plugging up. So I wrestled with that for a while, and yeah, not too impressed with it, but whatever, is what it is. In worst case, I'll just pasture the cows out onto it. But yeah. So talking, gonna be showers here today, and then kind of tomorrow. And then I think it's good the next day, but I gotta look see what long term is, because I'd like to go mow some hay. So if I could get this done and get that tractor's pretty well buttoned up, but I'm gonna change that hose on it, so I don't need any aggravation. And I'm gonna put a person on that, probably running it, picking up bales. So that's gonna help some. And it seems to be quite quick on the road, so that's just good. If you don't have enough power, well, we'll work with that after. But lots of puddles. So I got to get a whole bunch of things done today. Well, there's always lots to do. And then I started gathering up some pieces. I'm going to build one of those fast hitches for your wagon. This is a buddy of mine's here. Basically, well, I brought it home more or less just to pattern that. So I'll take that off and use it as a template, trace it all out, and then I have the locking mechanism. So other than that, it's just pretty basic. There really isn't too much to it. You got pins on it here to adjust it side to side and up and down, so it keeps the slack out. I've already gathered a few things up. Of course, this here goes on. The part goes on your wagon, and then that's an old plow. That's a brand new plow point actually for a case. So I'm planning on using that as that piece there that goes up and down. This hinges anyways, right? So I'll mark that out as to where I want it and cut it out. What I want to do with it. Actually, that bolt there's pretty well in the right place anyways. And then that there just rides that hitch up into it. It goes like that actually. There, you hit that slides right up into it. And then your pin on your wagon hitches up here. I had some pictures there I put up. I think it was Instagram anyways of what the wagon part looks like. And then that hits that trigger mechanism, swings that right around, and it's locked right there in place. So yeah, pretty easy really. So most of the stuff just common stuff anyway. So I'm going to build one the same idea, and then that makes it a lot easier. And then even I can get my wife, she can go out and drive tractor, right? And the biggest thing is if you can keep people off the ground, right? You're not out there pulling on hitches and trying to wrestle wagons around, especially if you don't do it all the time, right? And then this has got a safety hitch here too. As you can see, my friend doesn't use it. Pretty dirty. But anyhow, I stopped in this morning. I was yesterday, looked at it, and then I told him, I said I was going to come back and measure this. I'm just going to pull that off. And you got a whole template right there. And he said, just take it home with you. So I'm going to measure up as many pieces as I can here today, and that'll get what I need. And then afternoon, put it all together. And then the wagon part, I haven't got that here, but it's on his wagon. I mean, it's pretty basic, but that's basically what it is. That's just an old shoe off, or a new shoe, I guess. But you build some downsides on it, so it holds the wagon part up off the ground, and then it's pretty slick. They've been running them. I'm thinking like 20 years. They said that they've had them, so they got 2 of them. But anyways, definitely worth any bit you can do for safety. I don't mind myself out there. I can usually back up and the hitches pull in and out. But when you get people that aren't used to doing it and they're out pulling and tugging, it don't make me feel too good. So anyhow, that's what I'm going to do. So lots of projects for today. So we'll talk at you later.